Technically, Plug Power isn't doing well at all. We see price breaking down from the monthly buyers level at $8. It did work once. Going to the weekly chart, you can see how we had this extended range red candle. However, the buyer stepped in. We see price reacting, going as high as $13. But you can't ignore this downtrend, and so that was just good for reaction. It appears price is going to close below the lower portion of the zone to end the week, which means that we could see more selling pressure. However, is a short squeeze being set up? This article is coming from Investor Place. Can Plug Power stock short squeeze higher? So a short squeeze could be developing in shares of Plug Power stock, the hydrogen energy company. A negative call by Truist analysts sent the stock down 10%. Earlier this week, shares opened at $6.72 and had a market capitalization of about $4.1 billion. So far in 2023, the stock is down 45%. However, short sellers have been piling into Plug Power. According to Fintel report, almost 25% of the float is being held short, including almost 60% of the float held off the exchanges. So that's pretty big. Plug Power has been losing money as it scales the production of green hydrogen, which is hydrogen gas derived without burning fossil fuels. It's a long-term play and not a guaranteed winner. Plug Power lost $236 million, 40 cents per share in its most recent quarter on revenue of $260 million, up from $151 million in 2022. Operating losses have been scaling along with revenue rather than narrowing. The Truist call, with a price target of $8 per share and a hold rating, has put selling pressure on the entire alternative energy complex, which would include Bloom Energy and Fume Cell Energy. Views of Plug Power on stock tweets are registering extreme fear and high message volume. Bears noted that the stock's price peaked in early 2021 at $75 and predicted a free fall. The most recent press release from the company involves charges that it misstated its results in 2019 and 2020. Traders see Plug stock falling below $5 and going short to take advantage. But if a lot of small investors, a la Wall Street Bets, a la Reddick, buy the stock now, they could dash those dreams of profits. So kind of going back to the charts, we're going to zoom back out to the monthly chart. And I want to point your eyes to this level at $4. In the past, that served as resistance, support rather, then resistance. Should be potentially support again. So I think the stock has room to the downside of another $2 and say 50 cents. Now going to the weekly chart, we can see these long body green candles, which implies that there are really no buyers between current price and this $4 level. Let's zoom down to the daily chart just to confirm. All right, so you do have this gap that can't be ignored. So 550 is really the next target. Two targets. You got 550 and then you got $4. I would anticipate some type of reaction here. Again, if you look to the left, you did have a pivot high, which was breached during this gap higher. So at a minimum, you have a $1.40 risk to the downside. Extreme case, you got $2.40, 50 cents to the downside. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.